Okay, Emerson and I are installing a new taillight lens and the taillight gaskets on the 73 Fastback. We got these parts from J-Bugs. This is the taillight lamp number. That's the lens. Left and right. We ordered one for the left, one for the right. This is the gasket, the seal, taillight seal. And I'm sorry if I've cut the number off, but that should, there you go. 311-191A-L-R, that's left and right for seals, okay? So we wanted to show you because, was it easy, buddy?
Yeah, it was really easy to put them on. It was just the only hard part was getting the lining on.
Getting the lining on, that's right, getting these gaskets on. Okay, so you will not, unless you are a miracle worker, you will not be able to put this gasket on this lens in your hand and then put it into position. What we found worked the best was to just get the top of the gasket on the lens, because this gasket itself is larger than the circumference of the lens. It's going to be loose. So we got it on. There's a little channel, a little thin channel right there. Okay, you'll see that the lens edge will fit in that channel just about halfway. Okay, so that the rest of the gasket is dangling.
But it's also hard to put the channel on because the little part that connects the light together, it sticks out more, so the channel can't fit around it.
That's right, right there. So that's where it's going to keep popping off. Okay, so really pretty much from there to there, we got the gasket on, and then we put it onto the housing. We just got a relative position onto the housing, and we got this first screw started, which was also a challenge because you're going to have to look behind your lens to make sure that your screw is spot on lined up with the hole in the housing that receives it. So once we got it into relative position and got that screw started and just a little bit tight enough to keep this in position, then we went around and we worked the gasket on. Okay.
And if you're taking different lenses off, the bottom screw will be tinier. It has not broken off into the little hole that you would put it into. It's just tinier.
We'll show you, in fact. Look, let's get this one. Okay, so this is the screw that came out of the bottom of the lens because it's just shorter in general. Okay. The one that comes out of the top has a longer distance to travel inside, so it's much longer. Okay. But we just got the top started, and that gives us a little bit of freedom to move the bottom left and right. Okay. And we didn't tighten this top one down too much because it just gave us the freedom to work that gasket into the channel. And we used a little trim tool like this and a gasket tool like this, just to gently go around and work it in. Okay, and place it in. And then we are just getting ready to tighten up this bottom screw after we, of course, get that gasket in position. But let's show you the passenger side. It looks like there's just no way you're going to get it on. I mean, but we got it all the way around. We got it tucked.
And sometimes you'll have to rearrange the position of the light because the screw hole will not be lined up, and that might offset the gasket a little bit, so you might have to reline it.
That is exactly right. So we did that, buddy, by again leaving that bottom screw out so we could kind of just move left and right the lens so we could see that our hole is spot on lined up. Okay, so there you go. Don't get frustrated. Take deep breaths, have fun with what you do. That's the whole point, right, buddy?
Yeah.
All right.